Hey, welcome back to another episode of Staceyosity, the podcast, where we get into the tough stuff and how we're getting through it. Whether it's life, personal, business, work, entrepreneurship, whatever the case may be, let's talk about it here. And without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, I'm super excited because I had an aha moment this morning, uh, and it was a result of a domino effect of things that happened, and it kind of just came another yet again full circle moment as well. So I'm excited to talk about this. I originally had another episode planned for this one, but it's going to take a back seat because this is really important to me right now, and I want to make sure I get this out there while I still have the momentum and the fresh mind for it. So, and it's super ironic because I always go back to these main solutions when I have a problem. Every time I've had a problem in my life, I have always gone back to two things that have brought me back, kind of from dark moments and from unproductive times in my life. It's mental and physical health. And I know that at least my generation, at least for me, I wasn't really brought up to place importance on those two things. And when it was an important factor, it wasn't really, delivered to me in a healthy way to where, I developed good habits with that. So it's something that I'm learning and I'm probably going to continue to learn for a very long time. And it's a lesson that keeps coming back at me. So I hope that I take it very seriously this time. So far, I definitely have because things kind of came to a head for me and I was forced to address these issues. So the problem I was having, which really led to a lot of the other issues, I realized that I was having, I couldn't figure out for a while why was I kind of stuck and not able to move to the next level? Why was I reaching this point where I was still in this fog and just not clear on how to move forward, not clear on, that I had what it takes or that I have what it takes to do exactly what I want to do and all those things, right? So, with that, it's ironic and it's really kind of hitting me because this is so important and I have taken it for granted way too many times in my life. My health and my mental health, as much as I try my best to advocate for it, I myself fall short for sure. And it's something that I hope to improve on and I'm working on right now. I, what really pushed me to this point was something so small as a small pill bottle. I needed to get my blood pressure medication refilled. And I've had all these other issues, the brain fog, not sleeping well, not feeling good, fatigue, and headaches and pains and different things. And I've had a really, really, really tough time with carpal tunnel all of a sudden out of nowhere, like the past 3 to 4 weeks. And it's all these things have been coming to a head, and this little bottle has pushed me to do so many other things. So I haven't had insurance for the past handful of months, and a lot of that is my fault. So I've definitely put in things in motions to get that taken care of and everything, but it takes time. I had, my blood pressure medication in abundance for a while, so I was okay, and it wasn't a priority. I had all these things, right, crashing down, and all these things that I wanted to do, and goals, and all these things that I was wanting to do, but this one thing I was leaving behind, my health. I was really, just by leaving that aspect, I was leaving so many things behind. I wasn't getting the insurance. I haven't been exercising. I haven't been eating well. I'm not sleeping well. I'm not drinking the water I need to drink. I have brain fog and I'm not able to be as productive as I want and need to be. So many things, that's just a summary. Um, and I've been in so much pain with this carpal tunnel the past couple weeks, and it's been affecting me. It's waking me up and causing me, to take hours to fall asleep, and, having to do all of these things just to manage the symptoms of the root issue, and which also can be resolved with a doctor's visit. So, um, with that, it's led me to so many other things I didn't realize. It was such a heavy weight on me to not have this one part of my life taken care of. And since I had gotten this, now I'm good with my prescription, all of a sudden a huge weight has been lifted and a door has been opened wide. Like, it has been blown open. I realized, hello, I am not taking care of myself. I could have put myself in a very scary position if I let it go any further. And that's not good, because I need to be here and be functioning and be optimal in order to do the things that I want to do. And, uh, it's just absolutely mind blowing to me how the things that we push back the most are going to provide us the best results and the best solutions. Because one thing led to another for sure with this. I got this handled, and then all of a sudden I'm seeing my house clean on a regular basis. I'm seeing myself make healthier choices when I'm going for food. I'm exercising for the first time consistently in, I don't know how many months, at least 5 to 6 months. It's been where I would do exercises maybe once in a blue moon. I was not doing consecutive days at all. Every time I would go and do an exercise, it was like a one hit wonder for me. I would do one day, I'd have a great day, and then boom, back down again. So it's been really tough, and I'm happy to report the last 3 days I have been exercising consistently. And today was the first day I was kind of like, I really don't want to do this, but I told myself, look, it's not too much time, and I felt the results so much more maybe this time because I was in such a bad place, health wise, just a few days ago. So now feeling the benefits of that with sleep, carpal tunnel, energy, focus, all of the things, right, have improved just a little bit. In each day it gets better and better. So it really pushed me forward in, not having a big issue with going ahead and doing that again this morning. So that was amazing. And I didn't start my day off with coffee. Surprise, surprise. That's something that I usually drag myself out of bed, and I barely make it over to the coffee machine if I don't trip over all these things in between. And um, it's hysterical probably to watch me in the morning to try to come alive. But this morning I didn't do that. I drank some water, and I took my time and made a green juice. So it's not something I'm unfamiliar with. I definitely used to do a lot of smoothies and juicing and things like that, so it's not a new concept for me. It's definitely something I'm kind of going back to, but because of this pain and inflammation that I'm having in my body right now, I um, went ahead and really, yesterday I made sure I had all the ingredients for this juice that I saw on a not a TikTok, but a TikTok style. I think it was a reel actually. I saw this video. So, I used celery and some spinach and apples, pineapples, ginger, amazing things, and to help with all these, gut health and inflammatory issues that I'm having. And so I started that today. This morning I did that. I put that in my blender type thing, and went to juicing. And I felt so good. It was really an instant, not instant, but probably like 20 minutes later, I felt like, okay, I don't need coffee. That ginger really kind of gave me that boost. It was that spice that kind of woke me up. And I was able to exercise and do all of these things. So it's led to a lot of things. And, I'm making strides in my business. Since this weekend, like Saturday, I was on fire. I could not um, relax. Something that has been consistent for me, unfortunately, the past couple months is being a little bit of a couch potato. During moments of the day when I would feel exhausted or, um, every time I would step away from something, I would completely shut down and, just be a couch potato and watch a show or, get stuck watching videos or whatever the case may be. And the weekends I would usually collapse into that because the week took so much out of me. And Saturday, it was not, I couldn't even do it. I couldn't sit still. I could not sit still and not be productive. At least if I was watching a show, I was doing something else. So one thing has really led to another. It's been amazing. And I'm super grateful because I'm just grateful to even be in this position to where I can have this journey of ups and downs and really kind of ask myself the hard questions and tell myself the hard truths because it's something that I've probably needed for a really long time. And I feel like I'm finally getting out of the brain fog era of this um, past, couple of months and probably past couple of, years. So health and mental health, those are the two main keys for success for me, historically and in this moment right now. Those two things have been the things that I always push aside first. And for the longest, I always try to make band-aid solutions with them by taking a supplement or vitamins or, doing something small for the larger picture that needs to happen. I know at my core that I am not going to be the best person that I can be if I am not being healthy with my mind and with my body, because those two things are going to drive me. They're going to allow me to focus and they're going to allow me to open up a whole new world, which is already happening within the first 3 days of me doing this. I'm not selling anything. I am not taking any crazy supplements. I am not doing anything like that. But I tell you what, when you feel like crap, it's an amazing aha moment when you start to take a couple of, small steps in the right direction and boom, domino effect. Everything is starting to open up. So I hope this helps somebody because this is something that, and it may not be health, for you. It may be something else that you're pushing aside, maybe something that you're not dealing with and you don't want to, talk about it or think about it. Whatever that thing is, I promise you, it's probably 90% sure going to help you more than any little thing you can do to try to put a band-aid over something. Because until you kick your own butt and really ask yourself and get to the hard truths, it's, you know, for me, in my experience at least, that's what it is. It's the one thing that definitely holds me back at the end of the day, no matter what I'm able to accomplish. If I'm not moving in the right direction with my health in both aspects, mental and physical, it just ain't going to get to 100%. So, and I am trying to get to 100+% of my potential. And we'll see how the rest of this next week goes. And I will report back. I'll let you guys know. I hope this helps somebody. And it definitely helped me. I am like flying high at the moment. So I hope y'all have a great week and I will talk to you soon.